Hi everybody, it's Chris Fiberg, the Director of the National House of Prayer, coming to you today from Ottawa. Well, it's been an amazing week. The weather's fine. It's like 28 degrees here right now. But I want to talk to you about something really serious today. I want to talk to you about rising anti-Semitism in Canada. We're seeing this. We were just at an event last week, Marilyn and I and a group of pastors at in celebration of Israel Independence Day here in Ottawa. There was a large contingent of pro-Hamas people making lots of noise. In fact, we were accosted coming back from it. They were called a bunch of names, including Zionist terrorists. They actually sang a song to us. So anyway, and some of my pastor friends also were met with a family with even little children, and they were called shame, 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 shame. And so people don't know what they don't know. And when you've been indoctrinated your whole life, what do you expect? But this is even bigger than that, because there's other nefarious agendas at play here. And not just people coming from places that believe what they believe. They have belief systems that are not necessarily truth, but they have belief systems. But we see a lot of agendas at play from nefarious people. And so a lot of those protesters are indeed paid protesters. They are Antifa-like, and we see that, and they're very harassing. You know, even here in Ottawa, a rabbi friend of mine, just in the wintertime, there's a couple things that we've heard from them. You know, there was a swastika etched in snow on their front yard. This is in Ottawa. We know of homes where Jewish families live, where the mezuzahs, that's the little plaque that it goes on their doorposts with scriptures, have been ripped off. That's like in your face. That's totally unacceptable. But this happens here in Ottawa, you know, and Ottawa's a pretty, I know what you might think politically, but it's a pretty nice place, but it hasn't been that nice, especially for the Jewish community. And that's why we, the church in Ottawa, are walking and proactive in walking with the Jewish community. We've had 2 luncheons together. We just had one last Thursday at a synagogue, and where there were over 50 pastors and Jewish leaders, and we were just meeting together, fellowshipping together, talking how can we be supportive. And a letter was presented from the many churches in Ottawa to the Jewish community. We're going to get into that next week. But today I want to talk to you about a petition that has come up from my friend Nelly Shin. She's the former member from Coquitlam, Port Moody. She is again running for candidacy there, but she has a real heart for Israel and Jewish people, and she's an intercessor as well, a good intercessor friend of ours. And so she has put together a petition, and I just want to read you the first little bit about it, because I want you to sign this petition. It's very, very important we sign the petition. It would be wonderful if this petition was the largest petition in Canadian history to come into the House. It will be presented in the middle of September by Mark Dalton. So we can work through this throughout the whole summer to get as many people signing this petition. So we're going to have details right below here, and we'll have it also in the prayer stream where you can go and sign the petition and share the petition so that it can be signed. But I just want to read the first little bit. And it says, whereas on October 7, 2023, Hamas and other terrorist organizations, including Palestinian Islamic Jihad, launched a massive terrorist attack on Israel. Hamas and the Palestinian PIJ are designated terrorist entities. They are recognized in Canada. Police vigilance to the Jewish communities has since increased. If you go to Toronto, you see a police presence all the time throughout the Jewish community, parked in front of synagogues all the time. In fact, our Jewish friends, when they go to church, or go to synagogue rather, they just don't walk in just like we do. They actually have to go through security checks before they go in. We don't even think in that term. Like, everything is boarded up, lots of cameras, lots of security just before. And when I go to visit, I have to let them know ahead of time that I'm coming, so they'll let me in. It's not like we live. Totally different world. Anyway, bomb threats, death threats, violence, vandalism of Jewish homes, schools, and synagogues, and boycotting of Jewish-owned businesses are causing many Jewish Canadians to experience re-traumatization of the Holocaust and feel unsafe to reveal their Jewish identity. rallies, and we had experienced just this week, even we were at a pro-Israel event, flag raising at City Hall. Rallies across Canada include anti-Semitic rhetoric, hate symbols, intimidation, illegal encampments on campus, and praise of Hamas and other terrorist groups. While Canada's Charter of Rights and Freedoms allow for peaceful demonstrations and protests. Yes, it's part of the toolbox. We want to be able to use those things. Sections 318 and 319 of the Criminal Code forbid the promotion of genocide, public intent of hatred, and willful promotion of hatred. So when you hear the word intifada, that is not about struggle. Don't be deceived, and that's about struggle. That is about them saying, yes, we want suicide bombs. We want to bomb schools. We want to bomb bus stations. We want to bomb. That is the language of intifada. Do not be deceived. And when you hear from the river to the sea, that means from the Jordan River to the Mediterranean Sea, they want it wiped out. They want no Jews there at all. And when you look at the Hamas charter, it doesn't even stop there at no Jews in Israel. It says no Jews anywhere. This is what we are dealing with, and this is what we're dealing with here in Canada, hence this petition. So I'm asking, would you please sign this? Would you share this with your friends? Share this in your churches. Share this in your prayer streams. Share this and reach out to the Jewish community and tell them you're praying for them. Send them a card. Send them a note. Your Jewish friends, send them a text. Send them something and let them know you're praying and you're thinking about them and you're standing with them. This is very important to us in this day. So we were going to be on this for the rest of the summer. We're going to hear a little bit about this because, like I said, I would love to see this as the largest petition to enter the House of Commons mid-September. I'm Chris Byberg, the director of the National House of Prayer, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.